Good afternoon, Twitch. It is the end of another work week for me and the beginning of another push day for me. Welcome, join on in, y'all, and we'll get started. A couple things, I suppose, before I... What am I doing? Nobody's going to be in yet. I better just warm up. That's going to be the easier solution. Ag not be a dumbass challenge, impossible. I'm feeling like going heavy today. That seems like the move. Definitely going with the fan on though. It's maybe about 80 degrees out, so I think we'll turn that on. Just got it on medium, maybe. Let everyone else join in while I load the weight. Seems like the right way to do it. Oh, hello. We already got people in. That's nice. Yo, what's up? We got a Cenex and we got a plastic. Awesome, awesome. Welcome, y'all. As always, good to have you on my channel. Welcome to the show. And again, today we're just doing our push day. It's the end of the week. It's going to be a good time. And there's already mosquitoes in here. Apart from Louisiana, this is the worst state I have ever seen for them buggers. Saviel, welcome. Thank you very much for showing up. First time chatter, Mr. Saviel. Good to see you. We are doing bench press today. Oh, I just popped my back. That felt pretty good. So yeah, today's push day. We're gonna do bench press. Well, when I say push day, we're gonna do chest, we're gonna do triceps, and we're gonna do shoulders. That's gonna be the majority of it. You know, we'll do some incline and we'll do all that good jazz. Here we go. This is a warm-up set. I'm gonna go heavy today. I feel like it. So if I'm gonna start off with a heavy set, I'm gonna do it right. 315. See if I can get a 315 on twice here. All right. Yo, John, thank you very much for the subscription. I appreciate it, my man. Thank you very much. That's 2 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, we're gonna want, let's see, that'll be 275, 295. This will be 315. I'm gonna give this a shot twice. We're gonna see how it goes. I actually don't know if I'll get this or not, so this will actually be a really good exercise for what happens if you fail on a bench press. What do you do? It's also the reason that, once again, I've preached this many times, I'm going to continue to preach it. If you're benching alone, don't use clips. They're unsafe. If you're not benching alone, totally different ballgame. First, I'm afraid not, Mask Up. You have several people ahead of you. What's up, Anna? You are not the first. I think you're just the first to see yourself in the chat. Let me get this situated right away. Okay, I think I'm going to need a little music for this one because this is going to be quite heavy. This is 35, 125, 215, 265, 295. This is 315 pounds, which is roughly 145 to 150 kilos, somewhere in there. But for this, I will need the music. So we are going to get YouTube up, just because I want to pick my song. Oop. And then we're going to mute. I think today, what are we going to go with? Let's go with... Let's go with the opening to... No, I got it. Humans Being by Van Halen. That'll work. All right, so yeah, we're gonna try 315 here. One exercise I'm gonna do this today is shoulder raises, both lateral and front. And when I do that, I'm going to ask someone to do a clip of those. That won't be until later. But either way, stick around. Yeah, the music's going to go off, or the volume's going to go off for a little bit. I want music for this one. So just stick around. It won't be very long. I'm just going to go for 2 reps. That's the goal here, 2 reps. All right. Mute going on 3, 2, 1. Sorry about that, y'all. That was 315 twice. Let's freaking go, y'all. Hope someone clipped that. If not, yeah, who cares? But that was pretty good. I don't normally do that well, especially on the suboptimal sleep I've been getting. That's a good feeling right there. All right, so we're gonna go down. That's more or less an ego stroker for me, though. I feel pretty fucking good about that. Pretty fucking good. Let's move to 275, which is, I believe, about about 125 kilos, somewhere around there, 120, 125. What we just did was 315. So hopefully one of y'all clipped that. If you did, thank you. Anyway, how are we today, chat? How are y'all doing? Whew. Oh shit, already up to 18 people. Well, I guess it means we've earned the egg whites afterwards. 25, y'all get handstand push-ups. Just saying. So if y'all see 25, what do you want to call it? Just go 3, just call it here. That'll do. 315 twice over on bench. All right. This is 275. I'm going to try for 5 reps here. Thanks, Anna. So yeah, for those of you who are familiar with my channel, y'all may notice a couple changes to the outlay, maybe even a couple changes to the lighting and filters. Trying to improve the audiovisual quality of the stream, and that includes improving the layout. So per fan request, this is what we came up with. It'll probably continue to get tweaked and improved, and we'll see where that goes. Anyway, set number 2, 275. Come on, come on. All right, that's not bad. That was 275 on 5. What's up, Baldern? Good to see you. Good to see you. How's the AV quality sounding, y'all? Sound good? Let's go, baby. 275 there. Good to see a shadow. I think we'll do 265 next. Yeah, 265 should do. What's up, Metal? You see everybody in here. So just making sure here again, is AV quality on the up and up? Is it good?
Yeah, it is AV.
Hopefully it is. Let's get this going, y'all. That was set of 315 twice, set of 275 5 times. So I think the goal will probably be 265. Sound is fine? Excellent. Love to see it. Love to see it. What's up, Night Owl? Good to see you again. I'll talk about a few other updates regarding content here after this set. One, two, three, go. Get this out. Fucking explode. Come on. Get there. Yeah. Okay, 5's all I'm getting on that. I need to go down weight. That sucks. I don't like that. We go to 45. Yeah, 250. 250. I wanted 6 reps on 265. I only got 5. Really having to work on that last one. It's painful to watch. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. There we go. Just turn that down just a touch. So, let's talk about the channel. For those of you who are on my Discord, link below by the way. Corey, I want to get bulked like you. You come to the right place, my man. I am very happy to help anyone and everyone who comes to me looking for advice or help. That's what we do on this channel. We have a community full of people trying to improve themselves in a whole lot of different arenas. The chief one being physical fitness. If you got questions, I got answers. And if you need motivation, I'll shove my size 13 boot up your ass, if need be. Let's do this. But yeah, so the Discord there, I posted an announcement, and there are going to be a couple new updates with this. First one being that I am thinking about disabling ads. There's sort of two different streams of thought on this. I listed it out in the Discord. Have a look at it, and if you have thoughts, type them into ideas and feedback. Otherwise, the other big one was going to be, I'm thinking about taking my content here, because the VODs only save for 1 week, right? So you can watch VODs of me from 1 week ago, but you cannot watch VODs of me from 2 months ago. So I'm going to start porting them to YouTube and making that the start of my YouTube channel. I'm probably not going to edit them for now until it grows a bit bigger, but I could see maybe getting into an edit sort of mindset in the future. We'll see where that takes us. that's sort of the big two that I'm thinking about now. The others are a couple more road trip. What's up? Good to see you, Popcorn. Couple more road trip things. We'll be on the road to Knoxville, Tennessee, probably the last weekend of October, and then Atlanta. We'll probably be doing Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina in mid-December, and then probably anywhere between Augusta, Georgia and Corpus Christi, Texas at the end of December towards Christmas time. And then in the meantime, for every home game for the South Carolina Gamecocks, I'm there in Columbia. If you're from this area, can meet up and hang out. Anyway, so we'll probably look into YouTube. We'll kind of take it slow at first. Speaking of taking it slow, I'm spending way too much time talking and not enough lifting. Let's get this. This is 250 pounds right here. Oh. I'm trying to get 8 here. If I could get 8, I'd be pretty happy. If I get 10, I'd be fucking thrilled. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, come on! 7. Not happy about that. I don't think I quite have my peak strength today. Shot it up a bit on 315 is what it feels like. Disappointing, but I need to sleep better. A couple more updates. Now that I've got them on my mind. So that was 315, 275, 265, 245. Now we need 225. A couple more updates now that I've got them on my mind. Still kind of mulling it over on doing Monday or Tuesday streams. I don't quite feel like the channel is big enough for it yet to justify. Well, I don't have a whole lot of time to do a lot of editing, so we'll see on that one. But I don't know. I don't like the idea of locking a whole lot of content. I generally like it when people see my stuff and just tell their friends. So we'll see. Now, as far as crap, what was I gonna say? I lost track of my thoughts. It's annoying how that always happens. Oh well. Just move these over a touch. We'll do one set of this, and we'll do some power block stuff. We'll do power block incline today. No, we'll do regular incline today, and then we'll do probably some power block shoulders, I'm thinking. Oh yeah, I need to make a YouTube channel. Command Baldurn or any of the other mods. You have the ability to do that, by the way. Y'all have MoveBot editing rights. So if you want to make any command you wish, go nuts. What else was I going to say? There was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about that I'm completely brain farting on now and is bothering me. And then how that happens, the blood goes away from your brain into your muscles and you become a bit of a dunce. Okay. If one of y'all knows whether or not Twitch chat or TwitchCon is over, I'd be curious to hear about that. That'd be good for me to know. Whoop. All right. This will be the last set on bench. I want to try and get 10 here. Well, if I can't get 10 here, I'm not going to be all that thrilled. Oh. fucking get this, man. You just gotta fucking get it. Fucking explode. Gotta explode. 1, 2. Up there. All right. 10's acceptable. I'll handle that. Yeah. It's a little crazy. All right. We're going to do close grip marks next. We'll do incline on here. We'll do shoulder press. In the meantime, we're going to double up. We're going to do some shoulder flies. Now, these, I had someone in the audience request that I clip these as a tutorial. So if one of y'all can clip this, I'd appreciate it. I'm going to tell my friend real quick. Yo, I'm about to do them live. Just 1 second. There we go. This is important. When someone asks me for advice, yo, what's up, 2-Day? When someone asks me for advice on this channel, I really try to do everything I can to make it happen. So, what are shoulder flies? Shoulder flies are where you are taking weight either in the form of a barbell or a dumbbell, and either swinging it, keeping your arms close to, if not entirely locked, swinging it up with minimal movement of the lower body. You can either swing it up, or with dumbbells, you can swing them outwards. So forwards and outwards. Generally speaking, I don't combine the two into one superset. That's generally unnecessary. These are not heavyweight exercises. When you are doing shoulder flies, form is more important, because if you're using weight that you are not capable of supporting, you can fuck with your rotator cuffs. So for me, I'll do my forearms, or my fore, no heavier than about 40 pounds, and my sides, no heavier than about 30. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. Oh, I remember what thing it was I wanted to talk about, but I'm going to do a set here to demonstrate. So we're going to go ahead and put our handy dandy power blocks on the 30 setting, take them out, and we're going to have them at our sides. We're going to start with sides, okay? Again, I'm going to do this at sort of an angle so you can see, this, we don't want this. We want relatively stable, really just want to work those shoulders, and that's where you should feel it. So, you can see the ripple in my shoulder there. That's the muscle working. 5, 6, 7. If someone could clip this, I'd greatly appreciate it. This is a good tutorial. Now we'll rest. Take a moment. Next up, we're going to do front. All right? So front, you can do front with a barbell. You just have if you have a straight bar, you can do front. If you have a curling bar, you can do front. If you have a kettlebell, you can also do front, right? For me, I prefer to use dumbbells because with dumbbells, you can do one set together and then one set alternating, right? So let me go ahead and switch these to 40. I will do just that. So this is for, again, a really friend of mine who wanted help on shoulder flies because she is into sword fighting and she was having a little bit of trouble with holding the sword for a long time. Sword fighting is fucking badass. So I'm trying to help her out a touch here. I'm not going to name drop because that's impolite, but so we'll start with alternating. right? Try to keep the rest of your body as static as possible. We'll do 10 on each arm. All right. So if one of y'all was able to clip that, I appreciate it. I see 26 viewers in chat. Thank you guys very much. Y'all have now earned handstand push-ups at the end of the workout. Good for you. Oh, one final thing. This is what I wanted to talk to y'all about earlier. If you see the top left up here, that's the follower bar per popular demand. Per popular demand anyway, the follower bar is now shrunk and small, but it still works. The goal here is 1,000 followers by the end of the year. You're at 559, which means I think someone followed. I missed you. I will thank you in whispers later. Thank you very much for the follow. But 1,000, and we will have a truth or drink stream where you guys get to ask me any question you'd like, and I have to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Or I take a drink, and to burn off the calories while I'm doing so, I'm going to be doing a few jump ropes, like these, right? Everybody likes the jump ropes. Be a good way to kind of moderate the negative influence. All right. Next up is going to be we're going to do the together sets of the shoulder flies. So we're going to go there. All right. Let's do this. All right. Next up, so we're going to do this, and then we'll start with close grip bench. So for the person asking for this, again, same thing, and you can do this with a kettlebell, you can do this with a straight bar, you can do this with a curling bar, right? Doesn't really matter. Just keep good form and lightweight. Oh. So we're going to do together this time. You'll find that when you're doing it together, it's a lot harder to stay stable. Just try not to go overboard with it. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. All right. Now we're going to move and we're going to do some close grip. We have one more of those flies to do on the sides. We'll carry on from there. Corey, do you have a number of calories to try to eat per day? I'm trying to gain weight by eating 2,000 plus calories per day at 130 pounds. Yes, I do. In fact, I'm currently on a cut cycle. I started at 229.6 pounds. I'm currently somewhere around 205, 206. I have been on a diet of 2,200 calories a day. I'm very active. I'm also 6'3", which means my BMR is very high. I'm going to continue cutting until 12% for Thanksgiving, whichever comes first. I'm hoping and praying it's 12% because I'm about done with this cut, y'all. I've eaten more Greek yogurt, non-fat plain Greek yogurt, than any man should in one sitting. I ate 2 pounds of this stuff today, and it was still only 540 calories. 80 grams of protein, though, so pretty good stuff there. Anywho, this will be close grip. I'll answer your question right after this set. Good question though, and thank you for asking it. I may ask you follow-up questions to get more detail though. All right. Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, oh. Yeah, I don't quite have the strength I was hoping for today. It's a little bit of a weak day. That was 5, and I struggled more with that than I should. Let me go down a little bit. So, Corey here is stating that he's trying to gain weight by putting a 2,000 calorie deficit together while also weighing about 130 pounds. The answer to whether or not that's going to make you gain weight is, well, I don't know. But we can learn with a little more information. So, first thing I'm going to need from you is your height. Together, Baldwin, thank you. That's perfect. Baldwin, if you can put those in the fitness channel in the Discord, it'd be greatly appreciative. So, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, first thing we're going to figure out is what your height is, Corey. I'm getting ads, so I can't hear anything right now. Okay. Oh, wait. That's fine. Giving people help is much more important than anything else, so I will wait and dispense information when the ad break is over. That actually reminds me, I'm gonna wait till the ad break is done. Let me do a set. There we go. All right, it's 4 sets of shoulder raises. There. A little water. So that's actually one thing. If you're not in the Discord, by the way, Corey, go check it out. I've been thinking about disabling ads on my account, or at least the ads that break the stream. I want feedback on that one, because if that happens, I know the algorithm's going to kind of shaft me, which will inhibit growth. So I don't know. I may do that if we get to 1,000 followers or something. I'm not sure which would grow me faster, making no ads or making no ads and risking Twitch kind of shadow hiding me, or making ads and more new viewers getting turned away by that. What's up, Tay-Buns? Good to see you. Corey, next up. So you're at 130 pounds. What's your height? Because if you are, if you're if you're above about 5'6" and you're 130 pounds, you're already pretty lean. You'd probably be ready for a bulk cycle. 5'8". Yeah, if you're 5'8" and 130, you're definitely getting ready for a bulk cycle. So let me go ahead and knock out a set here, and we'll tackle that. But before I do that, can you maybe explain, can you answer me 1 or 2 more questions? 1, do you lift? If so, how often? And 2, do you do any cardio? All right. Always good to see you in chat, Tay-Buns. Thanks for showing up. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. 7. It's not bad. It's tolerable. Yeah, so how much do you lift and how much do you do cardio? Like, do you play any sports? Do you run? Do you bike? Do you swim? Things of that nature. And then the other question is going to be, what's your goal? You know, what are you trying to look like? What are you trying to get to? You know, there's one thing to say, I want to bulk, but bulk to what? You're looking amazing. I appreciate it. Sitting right around upper 13s, lower 14s body fat percentage. I am not really thrilled with that. I really want to get down to 12. And I'd like it to happen before Thanksgiving because I am so tired of cutting weight, y'all. I've been doing this since the 1st of July. So we are now, let's see, July 31, 31, 30. And then today's the 13th. So we're now 105 days into this cut, and yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm about done. This is a very long cut. I would not recommend doing this this much in general. So in the last couple of days, he's gotten more cut. I'd like to think so. Yesterday was pretty good for me. I was under 2,000 calories. Today, we'll see, but so far I'm on the right track. I've had about maybe 500-600. Most of that was Greek yogurt and a little watermelon. That's all I ate today so far. So we're running a very big deficit right now, which is good. 12% will be the ultimate for this cut. Then the goal from there is I want that before Thanksgiving. You know, actually, before I go any further, I'm going to get to... that's not going to work, is it? Well, maybe it will. We'll do some dips. Little triceps extension there. And we'll set her down. Nice and easy. We'll do another set of this. We'll go down to 175. But yeah, I'm really done with the cut cycle. It sucks, and I'm just tired of it at this point. However, it has been extremely beneficial. The goal is 12% or Thanksgiving, whichever comes first. Then after that, from Thanksgiving to either 15% or Super Bowl Sunday, I will bulk. And then after Super Bowl Sunday, I'm going to try and maintain for about a month, let my body readjust, which is probably if I hit 12% before Thanksgiving, I'm probably just going to let my body stay at maintenance for a little while, let it readjust, and then I'll bulk. And then beyond that, looking at, this would be February of 2023 to about May, June of 2023, I'm going to want to try and get all the way to 10% because 10% will be fucking shredded, beach bot kind of look, you know? Are those the new weights? Yes, they are. They're the Power Blocks. Let me give you a show. They are amazing, and without you guys, I wouldn't be able to afford them. You guys helped make that happen, and I'm so thankful. These Power Blocks are adjustable dumbbells that are extremely high quality. I'm still waiting on the final piece to come in, but when it does, I will be able to have adjustable dumbbells from anywhere between 5 pounds and 90 pounds. So basically an entire rack. There are a couple exercises I could do, shrugs, bench press, with more than 90-pound dumbbells, but if I need that, I have a barbell set. So, okay, so Corey says, I just started lifting last week with the machines, not free weights. I avoid cardio, but do like 5 minutes on the treadmill. I just want to not look scrawny anymore. I have pecs, nice legs, and upper body. First goal is 150 pounds and see how that looks on me. Okay, so the good news is it sounds like your diet is such that you're not fat, but you're skinny. You don't have enough muscle on your frame, and you say you look scrawny. I think you're probably at 5'8", 135, you probably do. That's okay. So we'll talk about calorie limits then. If you don't do any cardio, that does make a difference. The thing with cardio is great for you. And I wholly recommend and endorse playing things like sports or anything else. It's a little bit high. I want to do that. There we go. Get my notebook out of the way. There we go. I wholly recommend, I do ultimate frisbee, but recognize that cardio will not make you look ripped. It won't make you look buff. What it will do is make you skinnier. It'll burn fat, which can be a very good thing, especially if you're overweight. But too much of it, and I'll put it to you this way, right? Guys like Arnold Schwarzenegger spend a lot of hours in the gym. Guys like Usain Bolt spend a lot of guys on the track, or a lot of time on the track, you know what I mean? So with cardio, I would say do a little. You don't want to be completely out of cardiovascular shape. Maybe a light jog or something, or a nice long walk on your rest day. Highly recommend that, or a little bike ride. But don't go overboard with it. If you're trying to bulk and you're new to weights, I'm going to give you, first off, 100% recommend you join the Discord. Going to be a ton of great information for you there. But I'll give you a little bit of advice after the set, because now you've given me enough information to work with. 1, 2, 3. All right, that was 8. It's not bad. So to get to 150 pounds, it'd be about a 12% increase in body weight. I think that's a very achievable goal. In general, you can gain maybe between 1 and 2% of your body weight in either bulking or lose about that much in cutting. So what that means is if you were trying to gain about 12%, it would take you between 6 and 12 weeks to get there. So, first thing you're going to want to do is get measurement points. Weight, definitely start tracking your numbers. The second thing you're going to want to do is stop being a sissy boy and use real barbells. There's nothing wrong with machines, but they're not going to give you the same benefit barbells do, because, right, let's take these triceps, right? Let me go down weight. I'll do my 4th set on triceps while I explain. These triceps, you could do a triceps dips machine and you'd still work the triceps just fine. The problem is that there are lots of smaller auxiliary muscles, particularly in between muscles, triceps and elbow, triceps and biceps, triceps and shoulders, triceps and delts on the back, that will not get worked if you're using an isolation machine. Whereas with this, right, you got to balance it left, right. You've got to balance it fore, aft. You've got to balance it, up, down in a lot of ways too. So with that in mind, no, I'm a fan of free weights. Free weights are dumbbells, right? Nothing wrong with a good dumbbell. But I'm less a fan of machines. Machines aren't bad. They're better than nothing by a long shot, but they should be your auxiliary workouts. So, right, let's say you're doing a pecs day. I do a push-pull leg day. If you're new, I'd stick to upper and lower while you get a sort of a feel for it. I have a default upper-lower workout program in the Discord channel, so I highly recommend checking that out. But for upper and lower, right, let's say you're doing an upper day. First off, at the beginning of your workout should be your big compound exercises. So, on upper body, that would be pull-ups, bench press, and shoulder press. Those 3 you should be doing with dumbbells and barbells at the beginning of your workouts. Those 3 are the ones where you're going to need the most intensity, and you're going to have the most auxiliary muscles working with them. Then, as you get towards your later half of the workout, you're trying to isolate certain muscles. You can do flies on the machine, you can do triceps on the machine, things like that. So Barbell, definitely embrace the barbell. I'll put it to you this way, right? Go look at what the bodybuilders do. They all use barbells and they all use big compound lifts. There's a reason for that. They work better. They have worked better since time immemorial. I mean, people have been doing things like deadlifts and power cleans since, the days of the Greeks and the Romans. We have evidence of that, maybe not in the form we might quite recognize it as, but as a form of training, that was sometimes the case. That is what the Olympics were. The Olympics originally had strength training competitions in it. So, keep that in mind. Anyway, let's do a set here. But you'll see what I'm talking about, right? If you were just doing, let's say, some sort of a close grip machine, you have 1 degree of freedom, forward and back, that's it, or up and down if you're laying down. This, you have left and right tilting, you have left and right translation, you have forward and back, and then you also have up and down. So you have 4 degrees of freedom as opposed to 1. That's why a barbell or dumbbells are superior. And in fact, dumbbells, you have a 5th because the dumbbells are 2 separate items. So you got to balance left and right even more. I think dumbbells are great. I personally think barbells are the perfect compromise, but dumbbells are a very nice thing to add in your workout as well. So barbells are the best. Dumbbells are very good. Machines are good additional workouts, and I put cable kind of in that general area. The same with body weight stuff. Body weight stuff can be great, but you'll have to do way more reps, which means you're not going to get as much muscles bulking. And obviously, Corey, if that's what you're looking to do, that matters. All right, one more set. Let's go. All right. So now we're going to move up to incline. In the meantime, we'll do one more set of triceps extensions, I think. So do our set of incline. Really huge. I did incline with dumbbells last time, so I'm going to do it with barbells this time. Bit of a minor hassle to change the height, but nothing outrageous. Boom. And for safety reasons, I'm gonna put this up. Thank you for the tip. Makes sense. The machines are just so easy to use. That's why I want to use them. You see your upper or lower workout plan in Discord. I think I'll try that. Fantastic, man. Let me know how it goes. The best thing, the most satisfying thing in the world is when people tell me, yo, you helped me with X or you helped me with Y, and all of a sudden I can see results. And it's kicking ass. So let me know on that one. There we go. Now we'll do a couple sets I think we'll do 3 sets of incline. I think we'll start at 205. Go from there. Great question, Corey. Great question. If anybody else has questions like that, feel free to ask away. Yeah, Tay-buns. I like that belt. Looks tight. Yeah, a lot of people like the weightlifting belt. If you start getting to the point where you're squatting or deadlifting more than your body weight, I'd consider picking one up for yourself. I think it's a good safety. It's a good piece of equipment for safety reasons. Okay. Now we're going to do incline. First we'll do another set of triceps extensions with the dumbbells that you guys were so awesome to get me. I know Tay-buns, you said, yeah, barbell is scary, but overcome your fear. I cannot more highly recommend I cannot more highly recommend continuing to work on barbells. It's better. 1, 2, 3, go. This is 60 pounds right here. Pinch my hand there. Ouch. Move on from that, we'll do single arm. We need to be at 20 should do. All right, so that's 2 sets of extensions, 4 sets of close grip, 4 sets of shoulders, 5 sets of bench. We're just about to start incline. We're going pretty slow today. So we're at 6 sets of tries, 6 sets of triceps, 5 sets of chest, 4 sets of back. So we're halfway through, and we are 50 minutes in. We are going way too slow, but it should speed up. It always does in the second half. 1, 2, 3, yep. Oh. Something popped there. Yeah, we're gonna go down weight. That did not feel good. Ouchie. All right. So yeah, if y'all have any other questions, wow, we're maintaining over 25 people in this chat. It says 28 right now, although sometimes my phone gets real wonky with that. And that means y'all are going to get handstand push-ups. So get ready for those. Now we do the single leg. These are just basic tricep extensions. And I need to change the camera angle. Much better. Move other hand. All right. So that's 6 sets chest, 6 sets tries, 4 sets shoulders. Now we're moving. We're moving good here. Do you incorporate any routines to improve flexibility and balance, like yoga or Pilates? I should. Lighting is good. You look great. Thank you, Popcorn. I appreciate that a lot. I've been really trying to work with and improve the lighting. Microphone's in shot. There we go. That actually means a lot. Thank you for saying so. Definitely really trying to make that look good. So we're going to do, what else do we want to do today? We're going to do another set of those. That will give us 4, 6, wait, no, that's 7 sets. So that gives us 8. Okay, yeah. As far as yoga or Pilates is concerned, I really need to. I just can never find the motivation or time. I really should do more stretching and flexibility exercises. I have all the flexibility of a steel girder, and it's kind of a problem, but I cannot be bothered. I know, again, y'all should get at me on that one. I should just be better at that, and I'm not. Oh my gosh. Y'all can't see this right now, but my abs are looking super defined. It's the first time, right, you get the six pack, 1, 2, 3. The first time I'm really starting to feel that, the bottom two. You can't see them, but they're there, and I'm starting to feel a bump instead of just a flat. Oh, that's a good feeling. That means I'm definitely getting close to 12. No matter what that cotton picking scale says. 1, 2, 3, up. It's 8. So 7 sets of chest, 7 sets of buys, 4 sets of shoulders. And shoulders today we're going to use the power blocks. I think we'll do, I'm not sure whether or not we'll do power blocks sitting or power blocks standing. I might do them sitting. I don't normally do them sitting. Big beefy boys need to do a few cat cows and warrior presses now and then. Maybe I'll do those on the Discord. That might be a fun way of doing it. Y'all encourage me to do yoga poses on Discord. Maybe that'll be what we do. Oh, okay. I'm going to do triceps extensions again, which means I need to change camera. You may be noticing there is one single solitary sound deadening panel up there. I was experimenting around with it, and weirdly enough, just having this in a random spot up here, eliminates a lot more echo than you would think. At least from the ear test, that's how it sounded. So I know it looks extremely strange having that up there, but it is serving a purpose. Functionality is what matters most. Efficiency is the highest form of beauty. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch arms. I do love these power blocks, though. They're awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You need more of those. Share the wish list. What, you talking about the power blocks? Oh, you mean the sound deadening. You know, you're right. I do. Which I believe I have as a command on here, which is, I believe, !gift. Well, that's the, okay, that's the P.O. box. Is it gift? Is it X? There you go. Yeah, it's !mark wish list and !gift. If you don't want to use Amazon, use !mark gift or ask around in the Discord. I do have a P.O. box, and it does show what town I live in, but that's okay. I'm well armed. That's all I'm going to say about that. I do like meeting my fans in real life, though, so if you are a fan of this channel and you'd like to meet me in real life, you will actually get the opportunity, should you wish to, in a couple of days, especially if you live in the Southeast. This, I believe, October 29th and October 30th, I will be in Knoxville, Tennessee, and Atlanta, Georgia. So if you guys are looking for someone to hang out with, have a good time. If you're from Knoxville, Old Rocky Top, or you're from, Atlanta, hit a boy up, man. Always love meeting fans. Always love meeting fans. All right. I'm actually going to Atlanta for something work-related. There's a big old conference that I need to attend. I'm excited for that, actually. It'll be a lot of fun. I don't normally care for Atlanta, but now I have a reason to go there. I think Atlanta's too big. It's full. It's like Austin or Nashville, or Charlotte. Those cities are full. They're too big. They need to get denser first, instead of continuing to sprawl out like they do. Anyway, this will be my 8th set on chest, 3rd set on incline. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll switch to flies. I like it. 1, 2, 3, hop! Yeah, I'm running out of gas. That's what happens when you're living on 600 calories right now. Just want to die. Not really. I don't actually want to die. Don't get angry at me for saying that, Twitch. By the way, I saw Dodger show up in chat. Can we get some love in the chat for Dodger? She has been interviewing and looking for jobs all over, and she is in the final stages of an interview process of one. So everybody wish her luck, give her your best blessings, and here's hoping she gets it. Also, because that means I know she'll pay the rent on time. My motives are not 100% pure there. Nah, she's a great roommate. I'm just fucking around. So what next? I was 8 sets of tries, 8 sets of chest, and then your shoulder, right. There she goes. Oh, that's the highest it goes. Okay, we'll make that work. Yeah, no, there's not another slot there. Yeah. You live so far away from me, there's no way you'll ever meet me. Don't be so sure, actually. The nice thing is, if you see that up there, that independence and freedom, the independence and freedom thing there, eventually the goal is to be financially independent. When that happens, I could go anywhere I'd like, including overseas. I know I have quite a few friends from Europe and quite a few friends from down under that would someday love to see me. And they never happen, but it's a fun thing to dream about. Oops. Come on, gotta get in there. There we go. All right, we're gonna do shoulder press. You like your watch? Oh, thank you. This is my little present to myself when I hit 15%. It's a G-Shock arrangement. Fucking awesome. Love that thing. Oh, highly recommend if you guys are into those. Let's go. 1, 2. You're just gonna do a basic shoulder press here. Shoulder presses, you can do a lot of different varieties on. You can do, right, conventional forehand grip. You can do hammer grip. You can do an Arnold press, which is starting a reverse grip and ending in a foregrip. So you do that twist. You can go wider, you can go narrower. There's a lot of varieties to the basic shoulder press. Typically I do them with a barbell. Today I want to do them with the power blocks. So there's that. Here we go, we're going to do just the conventional this time. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was pretty easy actually. I think I might try that again, but with 55. So we, no. Take this out, lift this up, turn the lever, take one out, take the other out, the 2.5 pound dummy weights inside, put this back in. It's a bit of a hassle, but for these sorts of weights, it's actually pretty quick. And that's one. I just got to do the other. Take the pin out, lift up, pull the lever, eject the mini weights, put this back in. There we go, put this back in. 30, 40, 50, and up it comes. Oh no, that's 45. We want 55, so I have to get into this 60 weight and drop 5. There we go. And same on this one. And we'll do set number 2 on shoulder press. Ugh. Financially independent will be such a good feeling. I'm telling you, I've been working on that since I left college, and I know I'm going to get there. Even if I never got another single dollar from Twitch, I know I'm going to get there. I know when I'm going to get there. You see up there, it's 940 something days. Yeah. Ugh. 5, 6, 7. Oh, that felt good. I might do another, I might stick with that, honestly. That feels really good, 55. So a couple things about this bad boy. This not only was a present for myself at 15% body fat, moreover, it was an incentive I used to get there. In fact, I have the old picture right here. I printed this out, hung it up on my wall, and used it as motivation while I was getting to 15%. Those of you who have been here since July saw that, and were there when I revealed the bad boy itself, and then when I got the chrome gutter guard, or the chrome bull bars on there. With this thing, again, it doesn't have to be a watch, doesn't have to be any article of clothing. It can be whatever you want it to be, but I do find in general that setting a couple goals or halfway prizes along the way is a really good idea. This was a halfway prize along to 12%. And it's kept me motivated since, because I can look down on my wrist and be like, what you doing this for, man? You want to get there? You want to you got to put up or shut up, So Dodge Redeem to hydrate. Let me do that. Okay. So now we're at 6 sets of shoulders. We're at 8 sets of chest, and we're at 8 sets of triceps. Okay. We're moving. We are moving. Here we go. Thanks for the compliment there, Tay. 2, 3. Oop. We're going to do one more set of these, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to do some standing Arnold presses at lower weight. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sitting up without a backrest is harder. 8. Oh. All right, that's pretty good. We'll go down. And we'll set them in. Yeah. All right. So next up, we're gonna do. Let's see. So that's 7 sets shoulders, 8 sets back, and. 8 sets chest, and then what was I at? Those 4 sets. So yeah, 8 sets tries. So we need to flatten this for chest flies and for single dumbbell skull crushers. This damn thing is stuck. I can't get it out. There she goes. It's not the best bench in the world, but it'll do. I'll probably replace it in a year or so. Okay, what are we doing? Oh yeah, so to do these properly, I'm gonna need the weight for the power blocks at, let's try 40, no, let's try 35s and see how that feels. And if we want to go up, we can. Let's try 35s. All right. So we're gonna, oh, I need to lower the camera angle. There we go. And then tonight, I will probably be cooking a real basic lentil and tomato meal. Unless Dodge has started cooking something, in which case I guess I get the night off. So she'll probably let me know on that front, or I'll know the second I enter the main house because I'll smell it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. This is 35 pounds. We are going to do some triceps extensions, sort of similar to skull crushers, but instead of using a curling bar or a straight bar, we're using dumbbells. So, come up and bend the elbows. Try to keep everything else stable. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's good. Come on. Woo-hoo-hoo. You can feel that? That's really good. That's real nice. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. As far as, financial independence. So some people have asked me, well, what does financial independence really mean? My definition of financial independence is that you have enough money saved and invested to where you never need to work for a living again. Some people call this independently wealthy, is another term. But if you're asking, well, how much money do you need to get to that point? Wrong question. The answer is, how little money do you need to get to that point? And the answer can be described as a mathematical expression. It is roughly the amount of your annual expenses divided by the comfortable rate of withdrawal you feel safe with. So, for instance, let's say your expenses are $30,000 a year. You live on 30 grand a year, which to me is outstanding. That's the lap of luxury. If you're living on 30 grand a year, you're spending and you're wasting. I can promise you that. Unless you live in a place like maybe Manhattan. And even then. But 30 grand a year, if you were doing that and you said, I'm comfortable, based on all the historical studies I've read, with a withdrawal rate of 4%. What that means is the amount of money you would need to retire is $30,000 over 0.04, or 30,000 times 0.25, which is roughly $750,000. So that's the answer. Now, some people say, oh, I want to live in the lap of luxury of all luxuries and spend $100,000 a year or more. And to them I say, well, then you're going to be working a whole lot longer, one, and two, all that money is not going to make you any happier, especially if you're spending all that time in your cube, sitting around for 8 hours a day, not being healthy, not touching grass, and your friendships are withering because you have to work all the damn time. So, just my word of warning to those who are interested in fat fire. Unless you're making obscene amounts of money, you shouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't recommend it. Lean fire is much more satisfying anyway, because it's a much more creative puzzle to solve. It's an open-ended question, and that's a lot of fun to me. Have I told you guys I'm an engineer, by the way? 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. All right, we're done with triceps. We got 2 sets of chest left and 3 sets of shoulders. So we've done that in 75 minutes. Yeah, we're going pretty slow today. I'll go ahead and double up. Let's do a set of chest flies. Now, chest flies are similar to shoulder flies in that you try not to bend your elbows. You're trying to isolate your chest muscles. So it's going to look, you can do these on a cable press. You can do these with machines. They're all pretty good. Because I don't have machines or a cable machine or any of that sort of stuff, I'm going to use dumbbells. You cannot do these with a barbell unless you're a lot more creative than I am, in which case, hats off to you for finding a way. So you come up, right, you can bend your elbows a little, try not to bend them a ton. The goal is to kind of stretch out these chest muscles. Again, this is not a heavyweight exercise. We're trying to go for reps. Come on. I think that's 11. We'll do one more. Okay. That's chest flies. We'll do another set of those, and we'll finish it up with Arnold presses. Do we have any questions in chat? I guess the last thing I'll say about this too is some people are probably wondering, well, you're into fitness. Why didn't you go for a Garmin or a Suunto or a Coros or even an Apple Watch, any of those other fancy doohickeys for fitness? The answer is I couldn't wear it to work. Those of you who have known me for a while understand why. This, however, is old-fashioned, it's dumb, it's also solar powered, so I don't ever have to worry about charging it. And it, firemen, military servicemen, policemen, trade workers, they generally stand by the G-Shock. It's like the Toyota Land Cruiser of watches. It's not meant to be stylish, it's meant to be reliable. If it got better fuel economy, I'd probably get a Toyota Land Cruiser. Little 4-cylinder diesel engine in there. Oh no, it takes 15 seconds to get to 60. Who cares? You'd be able to go anywhere and do anything forever in one of those. Then again, I love my Chevy Volt. Absolutely love it. My car's actually inside charging tonight, which is very gracious of Dodger. And when I say gracious of Dodger, I mean she had no say in the matter because for once I got home before she did. Deal with it, Dodger. Nah. You'll get your spot back when I'm done because you got work tomorrow, but I'll hurry it up in here so that way it's fully charged when you go to work tomorrow. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually, it'll make more sense for her to just back in, but whatever. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're gonna stick with 35s. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, I just feel that shred my chest up. That's a good feeling. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. You know what? I think instead of doing 3 sets of Arnold press, I'm gonna do 1 set of shoulder press because I already have it at the right weight anyway. And I know y'all love seeing the, again, as my brother sent me a message the other day, apparently some European chicks he was trying to get with, he showed them my stream, and they said that my back has abs. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that that means y'all like seeing my back. In other words, you already need a shoulder press set here. We got 3 more sets, then we're gonna wrap up and we're gonna head inside. Chat's awful quiet. Am I still on the air? I hope I am. If I'm not, someone ping me on Discord or something. All right, cool, thanks, Waldron. I'm getting worried there. Not used to that. I mean, nothing wrong with a dead chat if y'all just like watching me lift, but sometimes I get worried that Discord is being fucky. Oh, the other one I can do sometimes is a trap bar shoulder press with this hex bar. That's really difficult. You have to do a lot of forward-aft balancing, but that is a very good exercise. I may do trap bar thrusters at some point in the future. The trouble is, of course, trying to make it fit on this rack, which is a little bit of a hassle. Anyway, that's not a today thing. We're not doing that today. That's not bad. Get to the chopper. I'm going to do the Arnold press now. Okay, I'm going to do the Arnold press in a little bit. Need to rest. I'll tell y'all, I'm gonna go watch the story on everything Arnold Schwarzenegger has done. It's fucking inspiring. He's also like, if you ever watch him, like, on podcasts or shit, he's, like, really positive. I don't know. I know he didn't necessarily do the best job in California, but I wish he did. Would have been nice to see the governor do really well. What I think is one of the funnier Christmas movies stars him coming up. It's too early to be talking about Christmas. I'm gonna shut the fuck up about that. I hate that. It's the middle of October. I've been seeing Christmas decorations up for over 2 weeks, and we haven't even hit Halloween yet. Your Christmas has already been swallowing Thanksgiving's lunch. That's not fair. Because Thanksgiving's a better holiday, if you ask me. And then it shouldn't be swallowing up Halloween either. Describe how the pump feels like. Yeah, well, can't really show you the biceps pump, but the tricep pump. Ooh, yeah, look at that band right there. Look at that. That's a good angle, good light. Ooh, that's looking pretty good, y'all. The tricep right there. Chest pump. I don't want to pump the shoulders, so I'm about to work them out. I don't have Thanksgiving. No, you don't have Thanksgiving, but you have Bacalhau and Francesinha, so there's no sympathy points here. Actually, there is. Thanksgiving's a really great holiday. They've tried over the years to commercialize Thanksgiving, especially with Black Friday, which is a holiday I detest with every bit of my being. I don't celebrate it. I never will. But Thanksgiving is a day where you are meant to feast, talk with family, enjoy their company, and go outside and play football because November weather is amazing in basically all of the country. Like, go outside, burn it off by playing some football, like just touch football or flag football, or even just playing a game of catch with your dad or with your uncles or with even your sisters. It's the 21st century, you know? Just, Christmas doesn't have shit on that. Never will. There's only one holiday I think I like better than Thanksgiving, and that's Labor Day, because it's a day dedicated to not working, which I just like that. All right, so Arnold press, right? Starting, as you see, facing my watch there. We're starting with an underhand grip, and it's going to twist to an overhand grip at the top. You're going to watch the twist, okay? Here we go. And we'll come from the back. Oh, come on. Ooh, that's tough. All right, we got one more set and we're done. So I'm gonna go ahead and re-rack the bar. And then, there we go from there. Tomorrow, I will be live, by the way, for those of you who are new, who've been lurking. Still at 559 followers, so nobody knew, or nobody's clicked that follow button. If you're new and you found me, mash that follow button, brah. 1,000, and y'all are going to get to know a whole lot more about me. Anything you want, really. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh, tomorrow. I will be live at 8 in the morning Eastern. That's right, 8 in the morning. Get up, get early. It's this can be your breakfast stream. Those of you who are really into Twitch. We do pull day, so we'll be working the traps. We'll be working the back. We'll be working the guns. Everybody likes that. All right, last set Arnold press, and we're done for the day. Why could I use it? I'm tired. Chat, if any of y'all are in Discord and y'all see the chat and I'm up past about 9 Eastern time, tell me to get the fuck to bed. I need y'all's help on that one. I don't sleep enough, and it's definitely hurting my my ability to be the best I can be for y'all. And the whole point of this channel is to be the best you can be, and for me to motivate you to do that, and for me to come up short time after time again for sleeping is proof that I'm not being the best I can be. I'm being a hypocrite. I fucking hate a hypocrite. Efficiency and being genuine matters to me. So last set, here we go. And if y'all see me up late tonight, tell me to get the fuck off to bed. That'll be fun if you guys feel like berating me for anything. There you go. Oh, hello. Let's go, Finian Fan 2009. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. You're actually catching the tail end, but enjoy the Arnold presses. Speaking of presses, you're going to see handstand presses after this. Put that cookie down! Now! Oops. Wow, that's crazy. I appreciate that, I think. Sounds like a compliment. Cool. All right, so we're done here. Turn off the fan. Yeah, Finian Fan, welcome to the channel. What this is I work out, I give y'all advice, and I hopefully motivate you to be the best version of yourselves you can be, because I'm a normal guy. You can achieve this if you really work hard and try. Promise you that. I'm not on steroids. I don't do anything crazy. I don't do anything out of the ordinary. It's all about how much you want it. And if you want it badly enough, nothing will stop you. Nothing. It's all about how bad you want it. Alright, so we put that back in. Just finishing up the power block now. Cannot wait to get my 80 and 90s on these, making a true complete set. That's going to be the best. Just load it away. Let's just show y'all how this works. So there's a little mechanism here in the power block, right? This little lever. What that does is it puts a little flap here that prevents the metal from coming out. So load metal weights back in. Flap on, you can maybe see it. There you go, it's right there. Yeah, and then that goes in to the dumbbell. And if you take those out, you get, weights ending in 5. If you don't, you get weights ending in 0. It's really nice. You can go, right now these will go all the way up to 70, but I have expansion pack coming in the mail that should get them all the way to 90. Anyway, yeah, they're really great. Welcome, Finian Fan. You found a great new place to hang out, hopefully. Stick around because I'm about to go and do some handstand push-ups. Who wants to see handstand push-ups? Can I get some handstand hype in chat? Let's go! Let's go, y'all. Come on. And we're going inside. Do. Yeah, I think we're good here. Is there anything else I need to do? No. Not for now. Handstand push-up hype. Handstand push-up hype. Handstand push-up hype. Technically, my garage is not integrated into my house. I have to go outside to get from my garage to my house. I have to be indoors, but that's okay. All right. Where are we at? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. There we go. Move the mic over here. Oh. How many people we got watching, out of curiosity? Because I'm always curious. I'm wondering if I should maybe make another goal, like another thing I do for y'all if I hit like 40. Because it seems like we reliably hit 15. We reliably hit 25. Yes, that's right, Senex Mikesy. But first, it's time for the handstand push-ups. But we hit 15 pretty reliably, and that's what it takes for me to do the raw egg white chaser. We hit 25 fairly regularly now, and that's what gets y'all the handstand push-ups. So if y'all have ideas for like maybe around the 40 range or even 50, might be worth doing. Your house is a mess. It is. Friday is typically the day where I clean. I'm at work all the darn time, so it's not as bad as it looks. This is just all the Amazon stuff from the power block and from the foam insulation. It's just cardboard boxes, and I'm not going to throw them away. I'm going to recycle them. I have to drive a couple miles to get to the recycling place. So, what's up, Big Red? So I'm not gonna sit there and wait. Ooh, I gotta be easy on the knee. I'm not gonna sit there and waste it. But yeah, there we go. All right, handstand push-ups. Here we go. Get ready, get hype, y'all. Handstand push-ups. Handstand push-ups. Oh God, on a push day, these suck. 2, 3, hoop. Okay. How we doing, chat? If you just tuned in, welcome. This is what happens when more than 25 viewers show up. Oh yeah. That's all I got for today, though. Doing this after a push workout always sucks because my shoulders are shot. Drive to recycle. It's important, y'all. Look, we have one Earth. Try to live in such a manner that is relatively environmentally conscious. Just try to waste less. Okay. That's why, in general, I'll eat some beef, and I'll be the first to say, if they can come out with, I know you got Impossible and Beyond Burger now. If they came out with a patty that was nutritionally comparable and cost comparable to cheap beef, I would switch. The problem is, like Impossible Burger, Beyond Burger, they're not there yet. Especially sausage. Sausage is still very cheap. And to be honest, there's nothing wrong with eating sausage because sausage, right? Sausage tends to be the inferior cuts of meat that would otherwise be thrown away, but get made to be something more useful. So that's a really good thing, I think. Now, let's set it out here in the kitchen. We had it tonight, but Mom used Yukon Gold potatoes instead of traditional russet spuds. Ooh, I do love potatoes, but I can't have them because I'm on a fucking cut cycle. Oh, 5 more weeks, y'all. Or if I hit 12% beforehand, less than that. Anyway, can we get the Rocky music in chat? Instead of meat replicas, if I have to be veggie or vegan, I go for bean burgers or vegetables. Not a fan of corn or tofu. I actually like tofu. I like soybeans. The trouble with veganism, and I'm not saying you can't do it, but you have to be very dedicated. The guys who are vegan lifters, they're extremely conscious about their macros. The trouble is, right, if you get lean chicken breast, it's 80 to 90% protein. Things like beans and lentils are good sources of protein, but they're also very high in carbs, which means it becomes very difficult to bodybuild on it. You can, it's just not easy, is where I'm going with that, especially if you cut out eggs. And speaking of eggs, let me go ahead and get out the blender bottle, and while y'all cue the Rocky music, because it is time for raw egg whites. Dun, da, 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 just taking a peek. Give me a sec. That's fine. All right, in that case...
I figured I'd just tell you before I leave rather than just come back and surprise you.
No, I appreciate that. J-Dub sounds amazing, but no, I want to be good today. I want to be good tonight.
Alright.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. Raw eggs. Raw egg whites. They are disgusting. They are good for you.
And I'm the only one on the list.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Tell egg it's going to get cold today. Shake, 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 shake. New bottle. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba. I guess I could up it to 16 ounces. That might be a cool. Like if we get to 40 people, I could do 16 ounces. What do y'all think? Do y'all like watching me do this, by the way? I know some of y'all are sadists, so you think this is really funny. This weekend the temperature will drop. I don't know how far, but it's supposed to stick around. I know the lows are starting to get a bit lower here, but I think the highs are still going to be in the 70s here in South Carolina, but it's going to be very nice. Today the high was, I want to say 82, which is like 27 Celsius for those of you who use metric. Anyway, raw egg whites, here we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh. Not good. Yuck. Upper 30s in October? That is quite cold for Kentucky. That is yikes. That is very cold. Now we get to have the good stuff, the protein shake. I forgot to do creatine yesterday, so I'm going to do a double scoop of creatine. That's one. Actually, I'm going to load up a bit. I'm going to do 3 scoops, 15 grams, and a little bit more. I want that creatine. Upper 30 for lows. Good lord. Oh, upper 30s for lows. That's a little more within line. Let's say upper 30s for the highs. That's winter weather right there. Even for here, that's cold winter weather. I think, generally speaking, here in South Carolina, we might get 1 week of that. 1 week where the weather is around the freezing line. That's about it. Otherwise, I would say the weather stays around, in the wintertime, the highs are usually in the 50s to the 60s. Baldwin, when did creatine start being a thing? I think the answer to this would be the 1980s, when someone started using it for, we can see a vein on my oblique. Really? Nice. I can't... Badass. That's awesome. Thanks for the knowledge there, Senex. I wasn't aware. Country's under a red flag warning. Ooh, is that's a tornado, ain't it? Anyway, creatine, I believe, got its start. There's a Physiconomics article that's really good about it. I think the first people to use it were the Olympians, like Olympic level lifters in the United States, USSR, and a couple other countries in the 70s. And then with the bodybuilding craze that took place in the 80s, guys like Stallone, Schwarzenegger, they started looking into creatine, and it's perfectly natural. You can find creatine in food, but in very low amounts. So if you eat more of it, you're going to see a much more pronounced effect. So I endorse creatine. Don't go for any of the fancy creatine crap that you find in like a GNC. Go for a bag of plain creatine monohydrate. Save your money. Because the prices can get really jacked up on creatine. So don't waste your money is what I would tell you all there. All right. Once again, time for shaky shaky, which everyone loves. Shaky shaky, huh? There we go. Oh, wildfire. Yeah. He does not have obliques. He's got gills. It's a much cooler name. Well, so I think, Anna, what you're talking about and what Senex is talking about are two different things. So The oblique muscle is down here. This is the oblique muscle. It's the side of the abs muscle. Gills, I believe you're talking about my rib cage, which is up here. And I looked into this, and there's not really a muscle that exists here. It's kind of a weak spot in the human body. So like down here, my obliques are down here, my pecs are here, you've got the sort of the rib cage right here, and that, yeah, these quote unquote, if you want to call them gills, that's fine, but this is actually my rib cage right there. This is my ribs. Oh, that's nice. KBean XO, thank you very much for the follow. That's another one we're going to keep rolling. That's 561. Hoping to get to anterior, serratus anterior, I think. Interesting. Well, if you figured that out, I would love to know how to train it. God's Blanky. Welcome, God's Blanky. Good to see you. That's first time chat. What is your thoughts on fake natties? Can you define fake natty for me, please? I know, natty versus people who juice. With regards to steroids or performance-enhancing drugs or hormones, I don't use them myself, but I don't judge those who do. I believe we live in a free country, or at least should live in a free country, and you should be free to take whatever performance-enhancing things you want. However, if you enter a contract with a place like Major League Baseball or the National Football League, they have a right to test you for PEDs. Fake natty is someone who uses gear/juice and claims natty on social media. One, get off of most social media. Twitter's fucking toxic. I don't use Instagram. I just now have started my YouTube account. Really, I'm only on Twitch and Discord, and that helps keep me sane, to be blunt. I have to do that for my job, but to be honest, it's a blessing in disguise anyway. But what you're describing as fake natty is when you're talking about fake natty, what you really mean is someone who's dishonest. And in general, I'm not a fan of dishonesty, to put it mildly. So, no, I don't like people who are fake natty. I don't judge them. There's a lot of pressure to, look your absolute best. The problem is when you do that, you perpetuate an unrealistic standard for someone who is not, actually taking those drugs. I am not fake natty, okay? What you see is what you get with me. This is a protein shake. You'll just saw the protein. I'll do creatine. I'll occasionally do caffeine in the mornings. But I don't. Due to the constraints of my job, I actually can't take any performance-enhancing drugs or anything like that. Not that I want to anyway. I generally believe you can look like this if you're natty. You can look a lot better than this if you're natty. Hang on. Welcome, One Rack SS. Good to see you. And then Katie and XO. Yeah, welcome in. Hi, so fine, gonna follow. Thank you very much for the follow. For those of you who are wondering, 1,000 followers, and I will do a truth or drink stream on my Discord, link below, where you guys can ask me absolutely anything you'd like, and I have to tell you all the truth, the whole truth, or nothing but the truth, or I have to take a drink. Thank you very much, HMHM89. Thank you very much. It looks like we got a few followers trickling in, and that is awesome. Let me finish my protein shake, and then can you say Force 3 Robbie? I don't know if that is that a meme? Is that a reference to something? If you're trying to get me banned, please don't do that. Or suspended, please don't do that. I'm not sure what you're asking me there. Either way, One Rack SS, welcome and thank you for chatting. But yeah, we got a great little community here. The goal of this community is to help people, get them inspired, give them the advice, give them the tools to do what they want to do. And that's not just fitness and diet, okay? I am very good with my money, quite frankly. I'm good at financial advice, and if you guys have questions about finances or lifestyle design, come talk to me. Right, you see that up there, that clock? That is a real thing. I will be independently wealthy as early as 2025 or perhaps earlier. That didn't happen by accident. That happened because I made sound decisions. Welcome very much, God's Blanky. How I become financially free in 943 days. I was hoping someone would ask about that. Can you say our, or? See, OAR, or, and ORE, or, in English are the same. And then OUR, I pronounce as our. Anyway, so, all right, with how I become financially free in 943 days. Okay, so the answer to this is quite simple, actually. There's no great big mystery. I graduated college with a mechanical engineering degree in the year 2017. Since then, I have been living well below my means, similar to the way I lived in college, at what I thought was quite a good life, with the only major purchase being a car in 2017, and then a house in 2021, which y'all see right here, although even then that house is something of an investment because I get the return in the form of rent from my roommate and equity from my mortgage. Not to mention it's a good inflation hedge. But since I started getting mechanical engineering work, I've simply saved between 65 and 80% of my income. That's it. That's the entire secret. Now I've invested that giant difference. As a result, by the year 2025, I will have enough to never need to work another day in my life. That's it. I'll be financially independent in 5 years. You work 50 to 60 hours a week in construction, and you DCA in pretty conservative dividend stocks. Awesome. Okay, so you already know what FIRE and all that jazz is. I have to simplify it sometimes. I'm a lean FIRE adherent. I'm a boglehead for the most part. I think VTI is the gold standard. I definitely... Oh, hello. God's Blanky. Hell yeah. Thanks for the follow, my man. Awesome. I love someone else who's interested in financial independence and all that. But yeah, if you're busting ass in construction, you can make killer coin. And I'm sure if you are saving well, if you are saving a good chunk of your money, there's no reason you can't be FI too. And hope to see you there, brother. I got at this point about 2.5 years left. Although, gosh, if this Twitch channel takes off, y'all could bump that date up a whole lot faster. That would be a lot of fun. My biggest anxiety is being forced to work when I don't want to, so I work hard and save hard. Absolutely. What I want is freedom. Exactly. You are right. God's Blanky, I think you found a community you're really going to like. Definitely check out the Discord below. I definitely want to have you in there because I like talking about I like talking about FIRE with people. And when people at work, I tell them sort of, it's like, why do you commute 30 miles to work every day when you have no reason to live all that way? Why wouldn't you just live closer to work where it's cheaper? And they look at me like I've grown a second head. For reference, and my P.O. box is, if you type in !gift, you can get my P.O. box. But I live in a small town in South Carolina next to my work. Yeah, it's boring, but I've got a bigger city up the road by about 20 miles, so I can drive my fuel-efficient car and get there. ER1421, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Enjoy the community. Enjoy the stream. Let me finish this up. And so now, actually, one of my mods, I would like... You're in SC2 near the border. Get out! Which border? Georgia or North Carolina? If you're near the Georgia border, North Carolina. Well, good news for you is, I don't know if you go to any Gamecocks games, but I often go and tailgate there. I'm not a Gamecocks fan myself, but my roommate is, and I just like tailgating. I'm also an Aggie, so I'm definitely going to be in Columbia on the 22nd. Put it to you that way. I guess that was sort of obvious with my name, wasn't it? Literally, Aggie is in my name. Not a big sports guy. That's fair. That's fair. Same here in between Lexington and Louisville. Kentucky's a beautiful state, man. That's okay. Appreciate athleticism, but don't care for team hype. That's fair. I do like playing sports more than I like watching sports, but I will bleed maroon for the rest of my life. They say Texas A&M is a cult, and they're correct. Okay, so Big Red, actually, I need a poll first. Can you stick around for a poll? I actually wanted to ask you guys whether or not y'all like to see me either A, cook dinner, B, stretch and hang out in the office, or C, end the stream here and hang out on Discord. So can we get a poll? House tour. Let's save that for the Discord, okay? I don't think I want to do a house tour right now, but it's not bad. It's a good little place. You can see it's got rather 1970s style cabinetry and wallpaper that's got little pineapples and such on it. Okay, I guess I need to do a poll then. Let me try and run the poll myself. A lot of the time, Moobot doesn't like me, so we're gonna do poll. The hell with it. All right, here. Just let me see it in chat. A, cooking. B, stretching. C, and stream and hang out on Discord. All right, there we go. A, B, or C, y'all. I'll just kind of keep an eye on it. Well, Big Red, you're the one who can do polls. I'm not doing a shower. I can't do a shower session. That's going to get me kicked off of Twitch. Mod. Oh, so, yeah, I can do that. There we go. Let's see, we got a couple B's, a couple A's. There we go. Yeah, normally I have my my mods do this poll. For those of you who are my Twitch mods, if y'all don't know how to do a poll, please learn, because I can't really do it on OBS very well. OBS gets really chunky. All of them one after the other. I mean, I have to get to sleep at some point. I have to eat as well. Oh man. See what the Discord's saying. Tell you what. I think I'll start with the cooking and... Oh, yeah. If you're on the Twitch app, that's why. All right, I think I'll start with the cooking, and then we're going to go from there. It's going to be a really easy one-pot meal that's extremely inexpensive. So I think that would be a good one to start with. So, y'all, we're going to do a little cooking. All right? So, one of my favorite books, as y'all know, is a book called Early Retirement Extreme. Y'all already know where this is going. I've posted this in chat several times. But there's an article on earlyretirementextreme.com about making, I forget what the exact numbers are. It is making, I need my onion. It is making a meal for less than $4 that feeds 6 people, or rather 6 separate meals. And the answer to that is quite simple. Can do it on a browser, on phone. Don't worry about it. I already know what I'm doing. I'm going to start cooking. It didn't seem like there was a huge majority in either way between chat, so we're gonna do a little cooking. Actually, really, what I'm going to do, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all how to make it, and then I'm going to cook it myself, and then I'm going to probably sign off or something like that. Just because it's already 7, I want to try and be getting ready for bed by 9, so that way I can stream at 8 in the morning for y'all tomorrow. So. Real simple ingredients. Typically, I will use lentils, but today, I believe I am out. So, we will substitute with dried Great Northern beans. You can get these bulk for absolutely nothing, like, $1 for a big bag. So that's one item. The next item will be can of tuna. Completely optional. You don't need to add the tuna, but I will because it's extra protein. The third is an onion. Onions are delicious. Just use them. Fourth is going to be some garlic or garlic powder if you don't have it. The fifth will be a can of diced tomatoes. And the sixth will be a can of stewed tomatoes. what are we going to do with all of those ingredients? Well, the first thing we're going to do is take the beans, we're going to pour them into our rice cooker right over here. Oh, if I can move the microphone out of the way. Our rice cooker right over here, which does not have the pot in it because the pot is clean in the dishwasher. I need to empty the dishwasher. By the way, I will never live in a house without a dishwasher again. Fuck that. I've never used a rice cooker. How essential is it? It's not strictly necessary, but I cannot... Oh, I need to clean that too. I made a curry and I forgot to clean it. That's okay. That won't take me very long. You don't need to have a rice cooker, but an Instant Pot or a pressure cooker, they're very convenient. Or a crock pot. Definitely something like that is really useful. I got this rice cooker as a gift one year, and I have used it beyond almost any other tool in my kitchen. But a pressure cooker, a rice cooker, you name it, anything like that where you can kind of slow cook something. I've cooked meat in here. I've cooked Mexican in here. I've cooked curries in here. God knows how much rice. You name it, I've cooked it in here, and it's all. It's very easy. It's very convenient. Like you can leave it, and you can leave it. You know, I could leave a pot of food or a pot of rice in here all night, and it'll still be warm the next day because it's well insulated and sealed off. Okay, so that's clean-ish enough. We're gonna be boiling water and beans in here anyway. So first thing we're gonna do. Can I ask you how much you paid for your house and when? Ask me that in the Discord. All right. I bought my house last year. I will say that. As far as how much I paid for it, I don't want to say exactly because then it'd probably be a little bit too easy to, figure out where I live. So I'll cover that in the Discord. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw the beans in the rice cooker for probably like a steam cook for about 10-15 minutes. Let the beans get nice and tender. Then we're gonna add our chopped tomatoes, our chopped onion, and then we'll top it with the canned tuna. That's it. That's really all it is. We'll add spices, of course, because spices are going to be what makes this taste like not ass. Pepper, a little bit of salt, a little ketchup actually will be kind of nice for a little hint of sweetness. Throw in barbecue seasoning, like I have a little bit of spicy honey hog from Meat Church. Some red pepper flakes, and then lots and lots of garlic. Gotta have the garlic. In fact, I'm a little peckish. I will have a little bit of garlic. Yum, yum, y'all. I really do actually like garlic. I get the Costco level garlic. But that's basically it. And then you just let it simmer. Let it cook down. Let the spices kind of mix into each other. And it becomes basically kind of a stew. Now, again, I've never done this with Great Northern beans, but I think they'll be good. Moreover, Great Northern beans actually are pretty good in terms of calorie content. They do have a lot of carbs, but they've also got a lot of fiber, which means, your net carbs are a lot lower. And it's got 8 grams of protein, which is pretty good. So, yeah, we're going to do that. You can do this with rice. You can do this with lentils. You can do this with pinto beans. You can do this with whatever. But the point of it is, you've got an extremely inexpensive meal here. Oh, and because I have one, I'll throw in a fresh tomato. Because I like tomatoes. Tomatoes are a happy vegetable, I think. I love pinto beans too. I've made great refried beans in this. You boil it up, and then you take an immersion blender, right, just like a Cuisinart or something like this, and it goes in here, refines it, kind of turns it into a nice paste, as a good refried bean should. Add a little bit of butter. Don't go nuts with it, but a little bit of butter is good for the mouthfeel. And then you've got, add some Mexican seasoning, cumin, jalapeno peppers, ancho peppers, anything you really fancy, and boom, you've got yourself great refried beans that are far healthier than anything that you get at a restaurant because that'll use a ton of lard. There you go. So those are our cooking tips. I think I'm going to head off at this point. Why don't we move y'all back to the office for now? Because I also kind of want to see how the... oh, Baldwin, by the way. Can you kind of tell me how's the lighting look in here, actually, before we go to the office? And I'm going to ask you the same question. What's the frequency, Kenneth? It's fine? Awesome. Let's go. Oh, and here is perfect. Baldwin, you're going to like this. So, because I had problems with the filter yesterday, I tried a slightly different technique. I know, it's dark in here. Give me just a moment. I gotta set up. What's the frequency, Kenneth? There we go. Set it on my exhaust. My standing desk, which is a converted diesel exhaust box, and boom! Totally different lighting. So now the lighting's not so yellow. I think it looks a ton better, huh? What do y'all think? I guess y'all need to know. I think it would help if I maybe flexed or posed a little bit. So, y'all tell me, what do you think? Is better? Yeah, baby! Yeah. I had a feeling it would be way better. I had to fuck with the light bulbs a little bit. This one's actually dark. I wonder... do I have any lighter ones? I'm going to play around with it a little bit more, but yeah. The harsh angle shows the muscles well. That's the goal, baby. Try those traps. Speaking of traps, okay, so we're going to end the stream. Traps up here. Back. And the guns. The biceps. Tomorrow at 8 in the morning Eastern, okay? So be ready to get up and have a good time. In the meantime, we're going to look for someone to raid because raiding's fun. Although, we might not. I'm not sure. Depends on who all's on. Guns are locked and loaded, baby. Got the howitzers. Yeah. I wish they were that big. I've still got a lot to go on my guns, I think. Let's see. We got the CLIII playing Destiny, and he raided us, so I feel like we should give him a little bit of love back. So we're gonna do that, y'all. So we're gonna go with the raid message of. All right. What goes around comes around. Raid return. So that's the raid message, and then we are going to raid the CLIII, I believe. This guy raided us with a party of 9. We were going to raid him with a party of 27. So I think he's going to be very happy about that. All right, y'all. Get ready to raid. Again, thank you all so much for coming out. If you like this content, let me know. I occasionally do private streams and such down on the Discord server, so check that out. If you really like this, you can check out, stream. I have a donation page. Otherwise, I will see y'all tomorrow at 8 in the morning. Thanks. Gig 'em. God bless. And go out tonight. Make good decisions. Be the best versions of yourselves that you can be, because that's what I'm going to do. Right? I'm going to get to bed on time. All right. Rating in 3, 2, 1. What's the frequency, Kenneth?